guys, welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast on FusionCraft server. I've done a lot since you guys have been gone. Set up this room over here, which is our spawn room. I have it set to this cursed earth that spawns mobs. Have it turned off by the lights, which I've hooked up with wireless power, which turns on the lamps. I'm missing a. Sometimes it doesn't turn off fully, but it's also because that light's missing, so he's probably spawned near there. I haven't been blown with fans, which activates them. I have this tank, which is, you see, it kills them. Mob essence goes in there, goes into here, which we take into here, and it gets sent in here, which is our custom auto spawner. Right now we just have it spawning blazes. We got some withers. Project I'm working on with these needle guns. It's got a lot of these creepers. 3 grinders are now feeding into chests, which feed into this chest. So we got a ton of stuff, meats. We got some gunpowder. Let's go to. First I want to show you something before we leave. Over here I've set up kind of a way to auto craft what we needed. What gets put in here is, like, if you take stone, I need one, put in here, and you stick in here, it fills up the stone and auto crafts it. Auto crafts I don't remember what it needs. That auto crafts the bullets, which gets sent to here. The bullets come in here, craft for the magazine, and then that gets sent over here to the handgun. I grab one from the chest. I right click, hold it together, and I stick into this chest. And up here, as you can see, it gets sent to the autonomous activators, which we had already set up previously. So I'm still feeling kind of sick, guys, but slowly I'll get better. We've got the reactor set up with now we have 4 resonant energy cells, which is made really easily. Let's see if we can find it. How do I spell RES? ON. Okay, yeah, there it is. Resonant energy cell is created with 4 enderium ingots, which is also used for the tesseracts. We have 4 of these puppies, plus 2 tesseracts, pumping free power out to everyone, and we got plenty of power. Reactors turned off because I don't need it, because pretty much full up on energy. Over here we went over, and the chests are still gonna be here. Don't worry, I know it's applied logistics. Yeah. But we're gonna be switching out these with export buses from or storage. I think storage buses. Yeah, storage buses from Applied Energistics, which allows us to access chests while keeping everything in the chest. Right now, some basic export buses that this is hooked up to the network. It's exporting whatever we get from the quarry that's going, plus anything else that's really going. We could just search it up. We have 269 iron ore, over 2,000 or over 646 copper. So definitely got a ton of stuff. Really nice setup right now. I'm gonna need to borrow these. Let's see if I got a wrench. There we go. I've found out how to craft this Silk Touch thing. I need some food. I have plenty of food now that I have the wheat farm going, so it definitely gets us a lot of food. But if we go, let's grab some stuff. I want to show you how to set up a rotary craft bedrock breaker. So it should be pretty fun. We need the worm gear. We need we have a nice engine. We need the grinder. No, not the grinder. Bedrock breaker and Let's see if we can find it. Bevel gears. That should be everything. I kind of learned this via Sheep and Commander Jones. They were teaching me about this. It's really easy to set up. I just need to grab a resident energy cell. Let's have one of my... No, I don't. We'll grab one in here. And let's just crescent wrench one. Plenty of energy. Easy to set up, by the way. So that works. It works really well for us. Over here, I've still got this power going, and Green Ender IO is pretty fun. This building will be gone next time I get it back. I'm destroying it. It's no use to me. I don't know if I showed you this last times, but I don't really like floating technically. I still want to do stuff underneath here, but built a huge circular tower underneath here for showing it wasn't just a floating in midair type thing. Quarry going over there. Removed the filler because it was definitely taking up way too much room. So let's go back because I was downstairs already, and we'll just do it right here. This bedrock pick is great. Let's go down to bedrock. Do I have torches on? No, of course I don't. Let's go. Okay, that was perfect. Okay, so the bedrock breaker is actually really easy to set up. You need just these simple items right here, and a screwdriver, bedrock breaker, bevel gears, resident energy cell from RF, resident energy cell, and worm gear. First things first, you're going to want to set up the resident energy cell. I need to clear us some more room so I can see what we're doing. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is this worm gear. Just face towards the cell and shift right click to place it. As you see input, it's first I'm sorry. That's my fault. It's not worm gear first. It's magnetic engine. And you just face towards the cell. You see input, it's receiving energy. As soon as I do this, there we go. This should receive energy. Yes, it's receiving resident flux. Then we stick down thing facing it. As you see, it's input towards that side. Now we place a bevel gear, which allows the energy to be moved in any angle, so up or down. So let's just hook this up like this, I think. Yes. Okay, yeah. And then we send the bedrock breaker, use the wrench that comes with rotary craft, and post this down. So as you see, the blue is down. This is the diamond blade. And then you go over here and set the output. As you saw when we were moving it, I think it was this. When we move this, it shows you which thing. So if we just speed this up, it's now going at 2040 rads and 4.3 milliwatts. I got to turn this back around, and I gotta move this because this is wrong. So let's do that. Maybe it's still wrong. Yeah. So let's do this. Can I do? Oop, twice too many. I think it's. I don't know. I think it's directional. I can't quite tell. So let's just do this. Sure, this. Set it back up. Takes 2 seconds to set up, and it only works for like 5 seconds. Magnetic engine, worm gear. Then we set up the bevel gear. Then set this up. Wrench, so it's facing down. Start the power up, which is turning that. Which when I click on here and say input blue, It is breaking bedrock. Who said bedrock was unbreakable? I don't know why it says Atomic Tinker. Maybe they changed the recipe for bedrock, which is really weird because I don't really like mods that overwrite vanilla blocks too much. That's one thing when I was making a mod, they told you not to overwrite some of the main game. It just really messes with the game. So we'll have to see what that does, because it might mess with updates and future game development. I'm just seeing if we can get this to break real quick. It takes forever. If it's facing downwards, it will only break down to the bedrock before to layer 1 of the bedrock. It will only do 3 blocks, I think. And then if you set it sideways to where you have the power going straight, once you break through the 3 levels, it will break 4 total blocks in a line, which will allow you to get what you need. Oh, there it goes. It's, as you see, it's just starting to break it. It went down 1 little portion. Can't get rid of bedrock dust yet, but if we go back to the base, I think I have some bedrock dust already sitting around. You shift right click to get the bedrock dust out, or right click and gives you bedrock dust, and use this bedrock dust to I'll show you. You can use it to get this bedrock ingots. And these bedrock ingots, you take that and use 2 shaft units, which I'll show you in a second how to make. And it gives you silk touch. These are just 3 steel, which you can make in a blast furnace with sand, coal, and gunpowder. You stick it with the outside source over here. I'll show you guys. And when you set it up over here, you set it with external power source. I don't know if 2 blocks help it, but I have 2 blocks set up of lava, which sets the power. And if I could grab some iron, there we go. Let's grab a stack. That's a half stack. That's fine. Do that. As you see, it will start heating up. It needs to reach 600 degrees for it to start smelting. The sand will be used right here, and the coal, I think, will be used. Yes, sand rarely gets used. Coal gets used every single rotation, and gunpowder gets used like 0.2%, which allows you to, just because it's more of a small resource. Still, as you see, sometimes you get bonuses. This gave me 15 steel ingots, which is really nice because you use them for just a variety of things, not just rotary craft. Still, you can use it for regular steel, railcraft stuff. You can use it for railcraft, calculative core, any of the other mods that you can use it for, which is really nice when it comes down to cross compatibility with mods. That needs to be done a little bit more, because it seems like different mods have different ways of setting this up. Still working on this. I want to show you guys that when it's finished. Right now, lava. I have to go set up the new generator. Over here, I don't know if I've showed you guys this yet, but I needed ice for ice blocks we're making. So yeah, definitely making a lot of ice. This is hooked up with the glacial precipitator. Has water coming from the pump, and it doesn't. The power is coming from, I think, underneath. Let's go underneath so I can show you guys. Yes, it's coming from just the resident energy cell, which is feeding the pump and the power for the glacial precipitator. It should be full power. Here we have the stone. Making stone. It just started up because I refreshed it. I need stone for the bricks, which I love bricks. Definitely want to get in this Ender IO. It's pretty fun. Smelting a ton of rubber because I'm gonna need it for the project we're working on. But let's go back. Let's go. First, let's go home, Bob. I have like 6 homes or something like that. Ridiculous. Don't need that many. But I want to show you how this works up for our setup. If we turn this off, you just start seeing it's dark in there now because all the lights are off. The regular spawner is working too for Rotorcraft that I picked up. As you see, it's right there. These Rotorcraft, they pick up spawners. So I'm weird to type in spawner here. Every time you break one of the spawners with the Silk Touch Bedrock pickaxe, you can spawn a bat, or you can spawn a witch. They spawn like these. You pick up the spawner in which you pick destroy. So right now I just have a creeper that I bought off because I haven't found one on my own yet. But I bought one from a person on the server, Chrissy. She bought me. I bought it off of for really cheap because I really like. I have so much power from that big reactor that I literally give away power. It's free, man. That power is so much of what we can do. And as you see, if I flip the switch, which will turn on the light and send a signal over here, we should start to see spawning. Give it a second. It always takes a second. We're getting blown by the fans, which push them to think the blazes get injured from the water, and majority of the time the thing will kill them quick enough. Other times it won't. It's okay. Never a big deal if they die naturally, because everything they die, just they don't drop anything, so leave nothing for the server to lag. Full power, as you see, they're just spawning, just a ton of them. Let's turn it off because there's no reason to waste mob essence. And here we can see that the fluid ducts now have the stuff flowing out of it. It's saying to here, this is the free power. They say it is free. It's on the public access. But majority of it comes in the tanks. I don't know why that one says. One of them said that had like lava in it, which is really weird. Back here I have these lights set up on a very simple Minecraft repeater basis. Minecraft repeater, and it just goes around, turns off the lights when I flip the switch. Really simple, really nice power setup for these. And it helps the server. If you're on a server, and especially any server, the server admins are gonna be like, whoa man, can you just chillax with the spawning of mobs and you find a way to stop them? Simple setup. Takes 2 minutes, wireless redstone lamps, or just redstone lamps. It turns off the power. The reason why you're still hearing them is spiders don't die by the mob grinders because they climb the damn walls. I love these. We've got so many of these. I gotta. Something coming up. Someone's playing for these things. But I just wanted to show you what I was kind of getting into. It is later tonight and I'm still sick. I'm sorry guys. I don't know what hit me. I think it was cold. I'm like sweaty and chilly and all at the same time, so it's really hard for me to record Minecraft videos. Also, if you hear me, I sound stuffed, but I just really wanted to get a video out for you guys see what has kind of been going through. Been kind of just doing this off and on for the past 2 days now, working on getting stuff running. But I will see you guys next time. You all have a good night, don't get sick, and have a good day.